Big Santana in the building, man. Hit the thumbs up button, man. I'm back with another video, real quick video, man. I just really wanted to talk about ultimately what happened today, man. I'm starting to realize that with all of everything that's happening in the dating market today, you look at fertility rates, you look at birth rates, everything is suffering, right? And when you look at these type of charts and you're studying what's happening on a cultural level, and you're looking at all the statistics and the demographics, when you're looking at these charts, you're ultimately looking into the future. And what I notice is, man, now it's showing up in my immediate life more than often now, is that for the first time in history, females are becoming very disposable, bro. They're becoming disposable, man. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but like, damn, man, I seen it today in my own, like, third dimensional world, like my realm. NPCs, like, damn, bro, like, what happened today showed me that NPCs could be a very real thing. Okay, so boom. Bottom line, I had to fire my tax attorney. And she was a female. And I've been with this tax attorney for the past 3 years, and we did good business. And ultimately, bro, it's like I had to fire her, and just the very act of being in a position to make somebody disposable it's a new concept for me, because I came from a poor place. I was a poor man once upon a time, and I was homeless, and I was destitute and desperate and depressed once upon a time at a very young age. So yeah, man, I had to get rid of her ass. So she looked at my numbers, right, for 2023, and she started like realizing that I'm climbing out of this, because she looked at all of the years prior to last year, and I showed her a peek into what's happening this year so far. She was like literally watching this incline out of a very deep, dark place, right? And so she's like, I'm watching her, but I'm like looking at her. She faces away from me, faces sideways, and she's like, yeah, I understand what you're doing. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can see what you're doing. And it's like, ultimately, she didn't want to see it. She told me that she didn't want to see me grow as fast as I've grown within this fairly short period of time. She told me that, right? But without telling me that. And she didn't know I knew how to decode this shit. I decoded it. Bro, she was like, yeah, she's tapping away. She's like, yeah, I see what you're doing. I don't necessarily, what she said, bro, it was just so like disrespectful, bro. And I'm like, as a tax attorney, you should want your client to win, right? And she's seen me winning throughout these years, and she's like, yeah, I don't really agree with it. Now, if she really wanted to say what she really wanted to say, she would have been like, yeah, you're growing and you're starting to surpass me. And that's what's happening out there in the dating world, guys. The female is now the most dominant person alive today. Especially the ones that look like me, right? Today, however, showed me that they're becoming more disposable. Now that I'm moving into these higher realms, they've become way more disposable than the past, due to the simple fact that they're competing in our realm. Now, guys don't become competent in the third dimension until they do something very extreme, such as, go extended periods of time without having sex, without any sexual release, without masturbating, without being addicted to pornography, and actually pounding at their craft, right? 10,000 hours of competence towards a specific goal. Until guys actually rediscover that concept of 10,000 hours towards competence, females will continue to dominate. And as you can see, look at all of the destroyed statistics and all of the very scary demographics. You see who's in charge based on those charts, right? Based on the numbers. And yeah, man, they're becoming very disposable. And I can say this, it kind of caught me off guard when she said it, is because the two downsides of semen retention is that as a man, since you're by yourself most of the time, and you don't really have that much of a social life because the entire society is built for females by females, right? Just that simple fact alone automatically isolates you. And trust me, if you don't believe me, go to a fucking restaurant by yourself as a man. Dress your best dress, you'll still be treated like shit, right? So tip the fucking way, tip everybody. Just start throwing flick money around. You're still gonna be like, yeah, get out of here. Like it's bad for guys out there, bro. I was walking on this is a side talk. I was walking on a sidewalk today, and yeah, man, this female. So I'm walking on this side of the sidewalk. A female's walking on that side, on the same sidewalk, but she's on my left side, and she's getting ready to pass me on my left side, right? She has somebody behind her. The female is so, like, females, nobody's really used to such like overt masculinity when it comes to the retained man, that this concept is so foreign to people. When people actually see it in person, they're so shocked and stunned and so like, and so uneasy. She was staring at me walking by, and she bumps into this I don't know what the hell she bumped into, but she was so distracted passing by me, she bumped into something, and she was about to turn around and like point at me, but the person behind her automatically was like, hey, are you okay? I saw you just tripped over, that female was gonna blame me for her tripping, right? If I didn't have social proof, the lady that was behind her, to actually say, hey, you fell, I seen it, are you okay, right? My social proof, if she wasn't there, then I could have easily been falsely accused of something, right? And that's how extreme this environment has become for guys out there, and especially in very highly populated cities. So semen retention isn't extreme when it comes to this type of environment. So the two downsides to semen retention is your loss of proportion as a man, because you're always by yourself ultimately, and you're not domesticated. You're really not domesticated like that, and that's so unknown to the whole environment today, bro. That's not normal. You walk around, even guys. That's the reason why other guys don't like guys on semen retention, because we're not fucking domesticated animals. We're not. We're civilized fucking like power containers, right? Like we're projecting our power in such a concentrated way that we're becoming just this at least me, I can only speak for myself. I'm becoming this unstoppable fucking force, right? And I'm just so happy today, man. I had to come pick up the camera and actually connect with you guys, because I'm now actively studying corporate law on my own. I'm actively buying and purchasing the books. I'm actually going online, researching and coming up with my own answers. And I'm actively pursuing corporate law on my own. Just like when I was studying the markets back in 2011, I was like, okay, I have no idea what the stock market is, but I'm going to start from here. And I dropped out of college and everything just to study it. 13 years later, which is now, and I got a whole entire system that I can ultimately run on autopilot now, and make a very considerable amount of cash within a short period of time legally, you know. And so now I'm studying law on my own, corporate law, and you know, this is like day one, and I'm like, I don't know where to start from, but I can see myself in the future, 13 years from here, and I have an impeccable corporation, right? And that's ultimately the goal. But I'm so happy because I'm seeing the progress in myself just from studying this new craft, right? So yeah, man, shit is just crazy, man. I'm glad you guys are actively pursuing your craft. And the thing is now that the robots are here, AI is here, now everyone's eventually going to be disposable. However, the skilled man, right, the Renaissance man or the Renaissance person, even females, will always have a place in society, right? Because we're bringing value. With that being said, man, all about Lamunzanati, man. All of my supporters out there, man, hit the thumbs up, bro. Subscribe, bro. We're fucking winning, bro. Fuck is you talking about? I am Santana, man. SOS, man. Supporters of Santana. Bring back the money.